doesn't mete out judgments or chastisement immediately just as we sin once. No. He waits very patiently until our cup runs over. Till our cup is full, His mercy reaches over and over and over. But once it reaches the tip of flowing over, then the cup is brought before God, whether our individual lives or for the nation. It's brought before God, and then according to the gravity of the sins and the transgressions, according to the justice of God, then judgments are meted out. And even if you read Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 9 and Ezekiel chapter 21 verse 24, it all talks about that the cup being full and the sins reaching before heaven, and then God metes out judgment. So I saw that day, this word came to me. The cup is almost full. Not full yet, almost full. And it will come before God for a remembrance. She will then be humbled and made to eat dust. Now that phrase is something of a humbling experience. When you are made to eat dust, it speaks of a humbling experience, an experience of humiliation, that you are made even to eat dust. In January 1st of 2012, as I was praying, I saw an angel flying over the United States of America. And when he flew, he was just blowing into the air. When he blew, he said, tornadoes will rip apart cities and dwelling places. Snow blizzard will cause devastation in such a manner not in the long times of the history of the US. And you may recall all this having coming to pass in the last 2 years. Tornadoes and snow blizzard coming in such a great manner, not in the long time of your history. Now, the question is this: has all this humbled the nation to repentance? No, I didn't say that. Now, you said it. Has all this humbled the nation? Now you are the sons and daughters of this soil. The word came out of your own mouth. Let me tell you one naked truth. There are many angels standing in our midst, and they have just bad record or witness to what you yourself have said out of your own mouth. You yourself have testified to what is taking place in this land. One particular angel, I see him standing in our midst. He's at least about 8 feet tall, with a book and an inkhorn in his hand, and he's writing every word that I'm speaking and every reaction that you are making, and every thought that is coming out of your mind that is affirming what I am saying. So, has all these things, these tragedies, these catastrophes that came upon the nation, humbled the land? And you said no. And instead of humbling in repentance, we had lots of Christian leaders in the land who explain all this away. No, these are not judgments. No, these are not that. No, these are not that. Our God is a good God. Why would He want to send a tornado to wake us up? Why would He want to allow the Twin Towers to go down to ashes so that we will wake up? The only way for this nation to be found righteous in the eyes of God is for you to get rid of all these false teachers and false prophets. If you get rid of all these false teachers and false prophets from your land will be a beautiful bride before the Lord. But they will not go away, because there is a huge bunch of believers who love them. They like their ears to be itched. They like to be milked. You know, been milking? You know, I come from the land of the holy cows. And you know, every morning, people who own cow farms, they milk the cows and they go to sell. And the cows, I don't know how much you have seen, but I've noticed they don't move anywhere. They just stand in their places, in the farm, in all their appointed places, and this servant comes and he sings some lullabies while he's milking the cow. He sings some lullabies and he speaks some nice words of comfort, edification, make the cow feel good. Once the cow feels good, it doesn't realize that it's been milked and dipped. Isn't that what is happening? How sad. How sad. Even though God has raised up many sincere, true prophets from within your own land. They are not the big name ones, you know. They are the faceless, nameless, faceless, selfless kinds. Prophets like David Wilkerson and our brother Terry Bennett here. And so many other prophets, true prophets, who don't run after fame or glory or anything. But their voices are not largely heard. But you flock to stadiums, large churches, where you're just milked. And you want to hear that which you want to get. You feel good. You know, this is the saddest part. Why this nation is going down the drain? Why is it not climbing up? It's because of this. There aren't, so to speak, 10 righteous people. There aren't. Now, I'm not specifically saying in number 10, you know. A figure of speech. There aren't 10 righteous people. Abraham hoped and prayed and he stopped at 10. He had so much of great faith in his nephew Lot that he had done some good ministry in Sodom and Gomorrah, that he had a thriving church of more than 10 believers. Even his own household did not believe him. His whole household. His son-in-laws did not believe him. His married daughters did not believe him. Even his wife and 2 virgin daughters had doubts. Though did not totally disbelieve him, they were lukewarm. So that makes it only 4. But because of Abraham's prayers, you know, they are blood relation, you know. Because of Abraham's prayer, God saved Lot and his family. but the entire city, twin cities, were destroyed. Now, because of false teachers and false prophets coming up with false teachings, what kinds of false teachings that have come up so far?